while ago I gutted an old chest freezer, and there was like, I don't know, 50, 100 foot of this 3/16 stainless, you know, between the inner and outer shells, and I thought, huh, yeah, that might make good brake line. And that's, we're trying it. I can't get the double flare on it, but I've used single flares on brakes before and they worked. Actually, the Chevy has them, and there might be a few on the Scout too. And you know, they seem to be doing the job. I got the front bleeders. Well, what I did so far. Rabbit master cylinder, right? I got 2 lines coming from the front ports, and the rear ports are just, I got pieces of line and I brazed them because these brakes are missing some hardware, so no sense running to them yet. I just want to see if I can get anything. And these freaking bleeders, there's a bleeder in there, trust me. 1/4 inch freaking bleeder, and man, they did not give you great access to it either. Somehow they opened. So what I'm going to show you, this is an old thing, but I'm going to show you, if you don't know, it's how you bleed brakes by yourself. Of course, I have the option, if I can get this jar to set, if I can do that, yeah. I have the option of reaching up through here and pulling on the brake pedal. You don't necessarily have that. Let's see. Well, you'll have to move it around as you see fit. But basically, you open up your bleeder, you hook that crappy fish tank line hose crap up to it, and you keep pumping, you know, till you see no more bubbles. It's probably better if we got some liquid in the bottom of this jar, but I don't. See if it'll work like that. It should. I've always, you know, we'll see what happens. Together. See if this is even doing anything. It's doing a little something. Nothing incredible, but it's moving stuff. I'll just pump it till, I don't know, pump it till something. But I'm able to watch things happening. Huh. That's weird. If I just hold the pedal down, keep going. Oh. If I just hold the pedal down, it'll gravity bleed, which totally is another option to gravity bleed them. But if you want to pump the pedal and you don't have anyone else around, this works. Just imagine that jar being full of brake fluid though. And then you're gonna, you know, position it wherever you can see the line or the jar or both, whatever. Keep your brake reservoir full and, you know, pump till you don't see any more bubbles. Yeah, I don't know. I don't think I'm doing a bit of good as I'm doing right here, but I hope you get the idea. I'll see if I can get some kind of brake fluid and do something a little better here and catch up. Yeah, I got some old junk power steering fluid in the bottom of that jar, and that might be what I put in the brake reservoir too. But for now, I just want to show you how this works. You know, you got fluid in your jar, so it's not pulling fluid, or it's not pulling air back into your you know, brake system. One can be used as another. Power steering can be used as brake fluid. I think you don't want to use brake fluid in your power steering. I don't remember which way it goes. Or at least it used to be, maybe, I don't know. I heard about, my uncle lost a brake line, lost all his fluid. He had to get home, and it's a pretty mountainous area. He pinched off a brake line or something like that, and just bled the damn thing full of water and got home. It's hydraulics, but I guess different fluids are going to do different things to different materials on different seals. I don't know, but I think you can use power steering in your brake fluid, but not the reverse. I believe so. I don't know, gonna find out. I know the Cubans, they use a mixture of shampoo and alcohol, and it seems to work for them probably. Let's see if I can see that jar at all. Yeah, if I hold down the pedal, it keeps like I don't get it. Might be that this master cylinder is just no dang good. Or it might be that I really do have to bench bleed it because I did not do that. I don't know. It's pumping stuff though. It's pumping something. I'm gonna keep pumping on it a while. But I ain't gonna bore you with it. I hope you get the idea, right? You got a jar full of fluid and you got your line running from your bleeder, and that lets you see if you're getting air or not. If you look right here, you should see. I'm gonna go over there and pump the pedal. You tell me when there's no air. Hopefully you can see that we got something moving now. I hope you can see that. I don't know what you can see. I'm just watching that line, and I'm watching the bubbles move through the line, and I'm keeping an eye on my brake fluid reservoir. My arm's getting tired. Kind of feels like it might be doing something. Well, we did move some crap, didn't we? Looks like a lot of air, but we are moving stuff. So that's hopefully hopeful. I hope that's a good sign. Let's see if I can show you some bubbles coming out of that jar. Oh, hang on, I gotta stand up, damn you. There we go. See if we can show you that part of it. And you'll be able to see, hopefully. You have to use jalapenos or it don't work. I don't know if I'll be able to show you bubbles really or not, but we'll give it a try, right? Okay, let me go pump some more. Yeah. It's blowing air out, but it will not take air back in. All right. I'm going to close up this side. If I had a 1/4 inch wrench, box end, especially a 6-point, that I could just leave kind of hang on there, that'd be nice, but I have to gently close it with vice grips. I'll close off this side, open up the other side. Thankfully, both of them opened. I sprayed some crap on them and prayed a little bit, and they opened. Mechanical Jesus has smiled on me today. God, those are tiny freaking Bleakers. I don't know what the hell they were thinking. All right. Whew. That's my workout for today, but I still got more to go. I forget what, I'm pretty sure I started on, no, I started on the other side. Okay, so I like to jump back and forth as I'm doing this. Kind of makes me feel like it's doing a better job. Like some fluid being in the passenger side will help this driver's side bleed a little better, and back and forth, back and forth. I don't know if there's any logic to it, but merit, whatever. That's just kind of how I do it, you know. Still got plenty of fluid in the brake reservoir, so off we go. Let's give it a shot. Don't seem to be getting a dang thing. I don't know. I don't think I'm getting much anything here. Alright, so I'm going to try cracking a fitting. As soon as I find my damn fitting line wrench stinger. Let's try to close it with the fitting wrench. I don't know if that's going to work. Now, these fittings were already kind of not happy when I reused them, but they were still working. And they're still working, you know, they're still threading in. You just gotta kind of, you know, persuade them a little bit. See if that did anything. Might have changed the feel on the pedal a little bit. Oh, there we got something moving now. All right, yeah! That's something moving. And now, man, keep going. There you go. Keep going, baby. Keep on going. Pedal, feel on the pedal is changing, so I must be doing something, dang it. Go, 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 go! Oh, holy smokes. Pushing a bunch of foamy brake fluid. But that's something. I'm pushing something. And that's more than I expected to be pushing. Holy smokes. If there's anyone out there that hasn't seen the tube in a jar trick, this is for you. We're moving some fluid out of both sides, doing pretty good. So I jump back to the passenger side. Still got about a half a reservoir full, and we'll see what happens. And it seems like we're moving some pretty good stuff now. She's pushing fluid. Yeah, still pushing lots of air bubbles though, huh? And you can look at it, it's kind of foamy looking. Maybe if I open the bleeder a bit more, it might quit. Oh, I forget. Emulsifying the air into the fluid so much. maybe. But it is pumping fluid. And I think right now if I close it up, I might have some kind of brakes. Yeah, I'm going to close this up and see if we got any pedal. And I'll show you one more little thing. Come on, stay close. It's kind of tough here because I got this tube and I don't have a box end wrench. So I got to do the old vice grips and socket routine. And it takes a second to set up. Right here, there's our bleeder. All right, there's no little cap for it. So what you do, all right, so you take yourself a little piece of this tubing that fits over your nipple, your bleeder, and whatever's sticking on your nipples. Heat her up. And kind of, pinch it off like that, like so. And there you go, you got a nice little cap for your bleeder. And if your bleeders have those caps, they got a significantly better, see, I got a nice little cap on it, significantly better chance of opening up, coming loose next time you need them to. So let's see, do we have any kind of pedal? Before, it's just going straight down. No, it's, I mean, there might be, oh yeah, it is pumping up. It is working. It's not completely bottoming out now. I still got to bleed the heck out of it. And I don't know if these lines are even sealing. Leak in there. Yeah, it's getting pedal. I still got to bleed the heck out of it. Okay, unwrench. And yeah, so if you're ever scrapping a freezer in between the inner and outer shells, now this freezer was 3/16. Your mileage may vary. Maybe you'll get 1/4 inch or something like that. Just happened to be what I needed. And I don't see any sloppiness or drips or drops so far. I mean, that might change once I get real pressure on the system. But so far, the single flare and stainless line seems to be holding. Lottie freaking da. Yep. We actually got some kind of brake pedal. I got to pump it a bunch of times before I get there. But it is doing a thing. Whether those cylinders are working, totally different story. Don't let the bastards get you down.